The Onslaught leader ability. The struggle to gain bloodthirst. What is up, guys? We got an interesting deck for you today. Trinet ran recently a Pirates deck, and between that one and a deck back in, I used to kind of run a little bit of Inferior, which was like a somewhat using the ships and things from Skellige and this leader too to kind of control your opponent's board. Between those two, I thought, let's give it another shot and let's kind of throw in some of my own elements in there. The idea with the leader, a lot of these cards, is to gain a lot of bloodthirst. So something like Wild Boar the Sea, which is damage all damage enemy units by 1, and then damage every unit by 1, can hit really hard. But in such a boost heavy meta, good luck really achieving it. Like, we're really playing from behind, and the Pirates category isn't the best to begin with. But we'll kind of run through the cards here, kind of show what we're going for, and hopefully get some interesting games. So yeah, Onslaught, this is just to help proc Bloodthirst, but you can use it to finish off some units. Like, it comes in handy in that regard, like where units will get low and then you get that one extra damage to get rid of them, or negate an ability like some of the barricade cards. And then 16 provisions is nothing to kind of shy away. Like, you can run a lot of good cards, and you'll see that. Like, we're running an insane amount of 5 provision. We only have 1 4 provision card, so we're really bolstering the midsection of this deck, and that's going to come in handy. And it's kind of the anti-meta stuff that I'm really liking, because most people, they're so top heavy in bottom, where it's like 2 13 provision cards, then a 12, and then a bunch of 10s, and then it just plummets to like the other half of the deck is just 4 provision. So we're kind of trying to go something different with that. We got Crystal Skull here. That's really for your Corsairs here, since they're so low, to kind of prevent locking and boost them up. But it's also for like an on-crate longship, or to get extra value out of the Diamond Light longship. You could just also do tactile advantage if you wanted for that, or if you don't like any sort of tall thing, obviously Magic Lamp is a good option. Blood Eagle, this is going to be our tutor card. Even though we're running a lot of Pirates, we still have some good warriors in there to pull out. Harald, you're just going to want to run this card. It's so good for many reasons, and being Devotion will get really good value out of that. Wild Boar the Sea, this is the payoff for playing this later in a lot of the cards. It just, you will get instances where you're board wiping it. So you also get instances where everything's really boosted up and they only have a couple units on the board and it doesn't play for a lot of value, but more often than not, you're playing pretty good, and you can shut down swarm decks before they start really getting crazy up. So it's not necessarily always the last set. You can play it earlier. Morkvarg, this is tall removal. This is really surprised I don't see it more with so many boosted units and things like Nature's Gift, where they've got that Hamadryad that's just 20-25 points. Like, Morkvarg's just going to come in there and slap it. Really good if you have last say against monsters, because that Osrel Igern combo that's still pretty popular, you're killing it, right? Holger, so we're getting to the Pirates here. This is a little engine piece to help our Pirates and then also our ships. So really good. It's kind of one of those cards you think like Glynis for Assimilate, or Percival back in the Harmony days. It's really good for pushing round 1 or holding off. Sigvald, I just kind of had 8 provisions, so I threw him in there. We're getting that constant damage, so it can kind of help set up for Wild Boar or anything like that. And if we get lucky, we can maybe get the Berserk 4 where he goes down to 4 strength. We can damage him at 2, but shouldn't see that. Another Pirate movement, incredibly strong. And then we also can get 4 bleeding. And then he's also 6 points, that's pretty good. This is to tutor Raiding Fleet or a Stunning Blow. Tear the Seas, pretty cool card. Think Trolololololo, or however you say that. But damaging, which is better. So fortunately, we're having to play Pirates instead of just Pirates and Warriors, but you could get enough armor on there, especially with boat builders, where, I mean, you can smack a unit down 6, 7, 8 strength. It's actually a pretty decent little card for the Pirate category we're running. On Crate Greatsword, using this probably round 1 if you can to help push, and then pulling it back out with Harald. Really good card, can pressure him. Since really likely we're going to have a ship on because we're running so many. Just get a nice 7 points there. And then here's our kind of ship category. The interesting ones here that are in Trinet's video that I will link down below. Boost 1 for every pirate in your hand. I actually can play for pretty good value because it's only a 5. So you get the 5 for 5, and then you're boosting another unit by 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty good. Going into tall removal, but hey, if they're using that on something like that, because you're kind of wanting to play this a little bit round 1, and you're definitely guaranteed to have a lot of pirates, so be it. Boat builders really kind of want to use it with Terror of the Sea, but it can protect some of your other engines. And then get raiders here because they do have the pirate category, very strong card to also pull out with Harald for you have it round 1, then round 3. Corsairs playing ships, so this is almost always going to get removed if the opponent has it, but hey, that means other things are sticking. And then we had 4 provisions left. Stick an invader, right? We can get a potential 4 for 7 with the veteran tag. It's got a pirate category, pretty good stuff. Well, let's hop into the games and see if we can actually manage to win something. Well, I don't know how this will go. We have to be careful for Maruna, Pred Dive, and Imperial Manticore, so let's make sure we're respecting those cards. Good, good, good. Going second. Not a bad place to be. That'll be good for round 1. That's good, and we're tutoring that out. We need some more pirates, though, for like this. Don't really see that card a lot in terms of just like them just straight out playing it. Like you'll see it a lot because of Haunt, but people just running it themselves. Okay, we can't play this just yet in case we have.
Got a bad case of rower's back.
Because if we pull the hideaway, we can't boost anything. So, plus we play this first. We're already getting the Maruna. Jeez, people are so afraid of this card. It's really weird. Like, I don't think that's a card I would Maruna for when I probably have this or something coming out. Okay. We're getting the Imperial Manticore out now. Pred Dive. I'm aware of that, but like, I need to get that going out for any future cards that I'll be playing. Okay, Parasite. So would you be running a squirrel? I don't think so. Let's just do this. Kill that, and then if he's playing a Pred Dive, he's losing quite a few points. So that'd be good for us. How many pirates do we even have in hand? 1, 2. We're getting a lot from this guy. Oh. Okay, what do we even play now? This?
Burn the homes, fell the trees, anything shiny,
These, what is that, 12 points, no, 14 points ahead? Yeah, don't worry, I can math. We could get that, right? Because, yeah, there's 10, and the damage that that can do. Oh my gosh, we're getting a debt laugh? There's got to be a reason this guy's doing all this, right? Right? Like, look at this. Committing 2 of those, I could see. Definitely not this. Like, is he just going to try and do this crazy bleed? think we try to, since he's dropping a bunch of stuff, let's go ahead and do this. I should have saved that leader charge. We're gonna go and play this though to scare him.
I once lopped off 3 heads with 1 blow.
Yeah, we're down by 10. Oh, he's playing more cards. You run into a lot. Like, sometimes it's just good to pass because we're definitely not passing. But hey, we got some thinning out. Let's not pass yet. Let's make him think we're like, oh, we got something. Right? We got something. But I think sometimes people just need to learn, like, go ahead and pass. Like, it's not likely they're going to be able to hit that in one entire turn. But I would like to punish him for playing all of this. Just don't know if I can. Because it's 20 points. Like, we have this, so that's 10. Plus, so that's 15 we're getting off of that. Like, we could, but he's committed a lot. And I think we'll just save. The only thing to be afraid of is if he's trying to do, like, a massive bleed, so he's doing everything to guarantee he can win. Like, we're seeing, like, a Plague Maiden bleed. But if the second I see him drop that and pull out all the rats, I'm Wild Boar this year. I don't care. Waiting pirates in hand. Okay. Let's tutor that out with him. Alright. Should just play this, right? Because we would do the discard thing with that because you don't control a ship, so.
Resist the Jarl's will, and that's how we'll end you.
That's how we'll end you. Okay, I need Morkvarg. This will be good for Bloodthirst. I like that combo. Movement here isn't that good though. So we're gonna kick this one first. We're gonna kick that. Ugh. Okay, because he's warrior, so we've got to get the Blood Eagle. This is whenever you play a pirate. And we could go ahead and lead with this. Yeah, we'll do that.
To arms, all of yous.
We're gonna go with this.
Kill the sons, steal the last.
So we're losing a ping off of that, but this is hopefully to scare him a bit, and then we're gonna start slapping in all these other things. Like, we're gonna go Terror of the Seas next. So then when we start playing all our pirates, we gain value off of that. Oh my gosh, it's a Keltulus. This is just too good. I'm so glad I kept on to it. Oh my gosh. He isn't gonna have anything to move it back. Well, Strays a Spalda. And then if that's the case, run for your lives.
I'll snap your neck in my fist.
If that's the case, you're gonna be in some trouble. I'm willing to bet though he's not running that card though. Shoot.
Mankind is a virus.
Don't know what this deck is. Okay. Now we're gonna play this. Well, do we want to do that? Yeah, we'll go ahead and start Loxley doesn't, but when we start having our pirates coming out. Okay, then we're going to play this card. So we get any sort of pirate value that we'd have. And then start playing it. Just gotta hope that this card lives. I think we might actually be able to hit Bloodthirst though for Wild Boar. Come on, man. What is this control? Alright. Hopefully get Bloodthirst 3 and we get instant activation on that. Next card though, we're probably slapping this down so we can get Raiding Fleet and then a ship out. Okay, Ruhin. Starting gonna consume it.
Blood for foul blood!
Nice. Give that some armor if we need to. Probably what we would target next. But we gotta make sure we're setting up this so we can pull Morkvarg. Because of course he didn't do an like he's got nothing big in here, so it actually might not be a good Morkvarg thing. In that case, I don't know, what would we hit? It'd have to be him, but whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, dude, this is such a weird deck, man. Okay. We just probably want to give armor to that. I don't see anything else to really.
I warned yous of that soul 3 times. I warned yous.
Got it nice and protected. So I think we'll keep pinging this one down to try and get that. Because no sense in hitting that, I'll just consume it. Negates our attempt to get Bloodthirst here. Of course, when we're going to play this, that will be nice. Having Bloodthirst 3. Alright. Decent work for our target.
Give us all you got!
I'm just thinking with the cards this guy's playing, is he going to have any, like, not necessarily duel, but... Okay, look at that.
We raid, we fight, we plunder. Full service.
We should just shut that engine off, right? I need the Morkvarg though. But that can be our last say. Yeah, we'll just shut that off. Guess we'll Wild Boar now. Hopefully, we need the Longship here to get a good ping onto a card. Crikey, mate. Well, of course, we've got that event. Can Morkvarg now, so that'll be damaged. But might have another unit. The K-Ren coming in last will be huge. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We'll Morkvarg now. I really want to win this. Okay, this is going to play for some good value here. Such a good card though, man, with how much people put into one. The Beast, that's safe. Okay, can we get one more damaged? We can. Do your thing. Look at that. Look at that. Are we going to do it? So he's gaining 2 with the Beast. So 24. He still has to get a lot though. And I don't think a K-Ran or anything like that would. And Natural Selection's his last say. Bro, why were you not playing that earlier? What in... We did it though. We won. We'll take it. It's so interesting how like ranks 2 and 3 are so insanely sweaty, and then you get to pro rank and it's just like, you know, got to your decks of course because it's pro rank. But like rank 1 is the most interesting thing because it's like just all these like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? But then you also have me playing this, but hey, we won. Movement's gonna hurt here really bad because we have quite a few range lock stuff, or like row locked, being ranged in melee row. Oh. So, do we even want to... I guess we can kick that. We don't really need it. We don't really need this right now. Okay. With 7 or less. I hate SK Warriors, so I don't play a lot of these cards. I'm trying to check provision costs because I want to get Raiding Fleet out. But he's 8 provision, so hopefully we can get a death blow. Okay. Has Veil, so he sucks. Guess we can bait though some of the movement things, so hopefully maybe that'll stick. We'll play that. Go ahead and use this leader. And yeah, you got the Veil tag there, so we don't want to waste her bleeding. And then we'll play... Alright. Perfect setup for opponent. See, the problem is bleeding because I want to get raiding thing out, but... Let's play this. Somewhat proactive. It's making this worse, but... Yeah, we have 2 pirates in hand now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's do this.
I'll gut you like fishes.
What do we get? Woo! Disregard how much value I said that was getting. But hey, we're staying close. But it can, guys. Sometimes you're playing it a 9 for 5, and it's not going 9 into 1 unit, so good stuff. Oh, so I'm gonna play the Morkvarg now because I give up. get some more of that movement stuff out and removal, so hopefully our round 3, because I doubt they will push. Okay, so he's probably running a forest protector because of all this nature, but we're down to 1 with that. Okay, down by 10 points. Should we just go ahead and kill these so it's less targets for other stuff? I suppose so. I guess I could actually probably should have kept pinging down the Guardian. GWENT Canal Guardian. Probably butchering that a bit. Because then a stunning blow could take it, but saving a stunning blow for later isn't bad. Especially if we see a Dunka. Get a little extra value. Remember when this was 4 provisions? Alright, we already got Forest Protector. Holy cow. What is this guy doing? So, we could Morkvarg here, because that's going to take 11 points away. Get us 5, and that's going to put him under some pressure. But we could also save it, because he's going to be boosting, and that's never a bad call. This gets us to 15. Would that put it in range? It would. Could also just drop this to maybe scare him. What else would he have boosted up like crazy though? Let's go for it. And we can take the round. Because he's played quite a bit in terms of removal, because I imagine he's a control deck. So, yeah, there we go. Perfect. And this is what I was saying in the intro. That actual little ping can come in handy. It's nice being able to run stunning blows, though. Instead of just having to do what it's is it Savage Blow is the other one? Yeah, this guy's really committing a lot. This is good.
Leave it to us.
Alright. So we get an extra 3 bleeding here. So we go up to 20. He drops down a bit, but we'd have to be able to cover it with that. So we drop that for 4, and then we get 5 with the leader next turn, and then 6. So 11 gets us to... I don't think it's going to be enough. I think we're going to pass here. But we got some good stuff from it. I think those trades were worth it. But yeah, being able to run just so many consistent 5 provision cards just feels so nice. You have like a decent bronze package. Yeah, so almost all of his removal is going to be gone in terms of like, okay, can I not exit out of these? Nope. We need a dry pass card. I think I might kick this. Come on, give me a dry pass card. Okay, that'll be it. But yeah, a lot of his removals out. He probably would have 1 more Circle of Life. Okay, it'll be good that we'll have this round 3. He has movement though. I think we'll just play this. Okay, we need this and this, like really bad. Kick that. So our Blood Eagle could hit I mean, could pull this out. Ah. So we're going to go a little bit proactive here. Well, see, the thing is, I want these synergizing with Holger. Alright, we're going to do this.
Women, children, elders, we spare none.
Now, oh, you know what I just thought of? He won the, it wouldn't matter, but he's probably actually got the glaze. Getting last say and having Morkvarg will actually be the difference between us winning or losing this. It's probably what we're looking at, unfortunately. Oh, come on, these Vel units.
Calling me a coward?
We'll hang on to that charge. Especially when we drop the great sword. If I could have killed straight out, I maybe would have done it, but... And then with him, you can try and have your pirates together so you can get max bleeding value. Oh. Are we going to lose the value? I don't think he'd be able to take care of it. What would he be okay?
Show me the coin or
Check
sod
this.
Honor and glory!
Okay, I'm actually kind of scared that we might lose this value. Or maybe he's just doing it because he was afraid. I think we're going to hang on to it. We're going to play risky here. Because I think if he was going to kill it, he would have. But that movement coming in handy. I'm getting pretty good bleeding value off of it. Wait. Oh, deal 1 damage to random. Oh.
As you come out, you lady Lord.
Oh, yeah, and he's got... Okay. So, we kill that, right? I mean, we're losing bleeding value. These are scary, but they're actually... Okay. So, we do this. And we do this.
On crate!
And let's start setting up Bloodthirst. So he used all his 5 removal, so he shouldn't have it. Unless he's running, of course, a Alzur's Thunder, but I doubt it. Well, no, because he's not Devotion. And this becomes the hard part for getting that. Okay.
Got a bad case of rower's back.
So we need to play this. We're getting it out super late. And this too. Too many engine pieces, unfortunately. I was just really wanting to take that out. It becomes a hard part. It's like Northern Realms, guiltiest thing of this. Oh, there it is.
Got business for me?
Really try to set up this wild boar as much as possible. So with him, we're gonna pull out. Yeah, the raiders. Okay, so what I was saying was, it's like when you do these engines, but you kind of have some like proactive plays or some removal. It's like a hard balance between getting your engines out and then removal stuff. What's he? Freaking heat wave. Okay.
To arms, all of yous!
Very corpses? Nay, feed our foes to the claws while they
Nice.
still live.
Oh, and I always forget that this has Bloodthirst 3. Yeah, let's go ahead and use that. Oh, wow. Yeah, we should have really hung on to Morkvarg. I mean, pushing on one kind of worked. But... Alright. If he has a glaze, it's going to hurt. He'll win. But we have a pretty nice point lead here. Ah! Yeah, man.
Lie still. We've not yet recovered.
That is rough by 2 points. No heat wave, we win that. Morkvarg, we win that. Oh well. What can you do? Not too bad on the whole, considering the memes we're playing here. Alright guys, wrap things up. First of all, hope you enjoyed. Secondly, tech performed pretty well, don't you think, up at rank 1? Pretty good stuff. Like, I just think our bronze package just coming in nice and solid really helps there, but then also having some good engine pieces and then some also like good last saves or quick responses. It was surprising for some of the matchups because there's some that you won't see, but just for me in general, like you'd think this deck is sometimes just going to get blown out of the water, but it's just kind of SK with the way that their faction works. They're just able to keep up some good pressure and kind of be pretty close in points because you look at like some of the base like stats of these cards are pretty solid. But one thing I would have liked was Terror of the Seas. I wish we could have, in the game I wish we could have gotten this little combo off with like boat builders or something where you're just smacking a unit with all that armor. But yeah, I mean, big hitters here, Wild Boar, the Sea, Morkvarg, Harald, you know, kind of some of that. But Olger actually plays for pretty good. And then, yeah, your On-Crate Raiders and On-Crate Great Sword, solid cards. And then Hideaways, I mean, they were playing pretty weak, but again, you can hit them, you know, a 9 for 5, so not bad. Potentially even more, though. I'm not actually calculating how many pirates we have in here. And then ship package is pretty solid. And then these guys, I like them because decent little engine piece, but it scares your opponents. They're so afraid of this. They are always going to probably put something on it to remove it. So then your future cards, which are your better hitters, are probably going to live. But yeah, and then this movement coming in clutch with the Keltool is like, come on, like that's good stuff. But yeah, on the whole breakdown, like it's pretty solid. This is not one to climb with. It's just kind of like if you want to have some fun, it's a fun little deck to play with some combo pieces. You know, little Pirates of the Crate here, Pirates of the Cariballista is mild one. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Send me any recommendations that you have, and I will catch you in the next one.